Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is Dalek451, the new Dalek Emperor. And how you doing tonight? And frankly, I was on the verge of not doing this stream at all, frankly, because even though I said I was going to do it, I am actually quite tired. So this stream probably won't be a very long one, but I'll share it out. I'm just gonna share it out here. Hang on a sec, folks. Where is it? Don't know if I'll. Don't know how much of an audience I'll get doing this late, but maybe not that one. All right. And just oops. What? No, you stupid. Yeah, that's better. All right. That's okay. That's that. Shout out to my usual. That's the stream. Shout out to my usual places. I don't normally do this live. I usually do it when nobody is. Well, before I go live. Well, anyway, sorry about the wait, folks. I was I was just over on Potato Revan's channel, and I stayed in the stayed in the backstage for a little while after the show ended. So yes, this show is starting late, and but I'm here now, and the subject on Revan's stream tonight was nostalgic cartoons from the 80s to the early 2000s, and I thought, hey, well, maybe why don't I keep that conversation going, keep that topic going over here for a little while. I probably won't get anyone watching, but it's worth a try, I guess. Like I said, this stream probably will not be very long. I'll probably only go for like an hour or something like that. And but anyway, I'm definitely gonna give it a try. And all right, let's see who's in the chat. Snorted Pooper's Q-Burg. Thank you. Actually, no, I should do it properly. Snorted Poopers Q-Burg.com. Can't do it as well as Raymond, but But thanks for coming in, sorry. Good to see you. And hello to Sci-Fi Nation. Good to see you too. Thank you very much for coming in. Owl. Owl. And got our first guest for tonight. Hi, Sci-Fi Nation.
Oh, hey, Dalek. How you doing?
Well, I wasn't even really.
We're
I wasn't
planning
even.
on nothing. You know what?
I wasn't.
Exterminate. And
I wasn't even really thinking of. I was starting to change my mind of doing this stream at all. I just
you know
want to
what?
get back.
You know what? You need to make a Dalek line for the females. You need to call it exfoliate. You know, Valentine's coming up.
Oh man, not this again. I've got a few.
What are you saying? How you doing?
Well, anyway, this like I was saying, I was over on Potato Revan's channel tonight. We were talking about nostalgic cartoons and I thought I'd continue that topic here for a little while. So
yeah, I seen a thing on Game Ranks on YouTube. You heard of Game Ranks, right? And they had 10 of the ugliest cats, but they didn't do Azrael from the Smurfs from 1980. What the fuck? That is one of the ugliest cats I ever seen. Yes,
I remember that cartoon. I remember the old Smurfs.
How can you not put Azrael on the list? Come on.
Fair enough. Yeah.
If I had to put a list of ugliest pussies I've ever seen, Azrael.
I've got a second guest for the show, and a good friend of the channel. Hello, Moises. Good to see you.
Hello. So good news. I got myself some new headphones.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
I can tell. Hey, how you doing?
Sound
Doing
great.
good. Though it's a good thing I have gotten rid of my bad ones.
I'd love to say I hadn't noticed, but yeah, I do notice.
Yeah. Although, Dal, while you're on your stream, I was supposed to watch the Nostalgia Critics review on Jurassic World Dominion because I've seen the film.
Wait, has he done another Jurassic Park video, or is this one of his
called
later,
Jurassic
earlier ones?
What's it called? Jurassic what? Jurassic Thinks. The Awakening.
Well, it's Jurassic World Dominion.
Oh, okay.
And I've actually gone through a lot of videos about a lot of movie reviews about that movie since I've watched the film. Although the Nostalgia Critic was the last one, well, that is until you just came up your stream.
Well, I haven't had it for a couple hours. Unless you're talking about Dalek.
Look at Moira's followed me over here.
Moira.
Hello, Moira.
Meow. Hi, Moira. Thanks for coming over. Thanks for coming
Pet
over.
the Moira kitty.
Pet the Moira kitty. Yeah. How you doing, Moira? She didn't get to. If you want to join us, Moira, please follow the link. I mean, I don't think she didn't get to talk very much.
She will.
Over on Revan's channel.
I don't think she will if I'm up here. So
she won't.
She
won't come up here if you're up here.
Wait. Does she have anything against me?
Not you. I don't think. Not you, Moise. It's sci-fi.
Oh, okay.
Hey, because I'm a dick like that,
So,
wait, she has joined us. Hi, Moira.
Hey, Moira. Hello, little kitty. Pet the kitty.
Meow
Pet the
meows.
kitty.
Holy crap! You sound like the thing from Mr. Rogers. Where's Mr. McFeely?
Who? I feel so lost. I don't know what that is. Is that a good thing? Is it an okay thing?
No, that's good.
Oh, okay.
Anyway. well, anyway, yeah. Well, like I said again. Thanks for coming in, Moira. I think this is. I feel like this stream's a bit like a. I guess you could call this stream a bit of a continuation of Revan's stream. What we were talking about back there.
Yeah, I didn't catch Revan's stream. I was too busy watching movie reviews and also watching the movie of Jurassic World Dominion.
You know, for a guy with that many potatoes, how the fuck does he not have his own vodka line? That's what I want
No.
All right. Well, I'm glad I actually. I almost missed Revan's stream because I fell asleep early. I only woke up around just not long after 3:00. So, 3:00 here. So, I was literally just in the nick of time to get in there.
Just in the nick of time.
Mm-hmm.
So,
anyways.
So yeah, Moises.
Yeah.
So anyways, I have watched Jurassic World Dominion.
Sorry?
Was this one of the movies Dominion or was it
the movie's Dominion, Jurassic World Dominion.
Right.
Oh shit! I thought we were talking about the new video game, Jurassic Park 2, Re-Evolution, or whatever it's called.
So I have seen it, and I have seen it because it actually came out on Amazon Prime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I did remember this. And I did remember this pledge that I made that I made 6 months ago. So in about 6 months ago, in July during its release, I have thought of heading over to the movie theaters and also see it.
We just got another. Right, and on that note, we just got another guest in. Hello to Tim's Talk. Good.
Meow meow, Tim.
On your left.
That's good to see you. Tim's Talk on your left.
Hipster.
Or whatever. No,
Hipster. Where's Cockney at? There's not enough hipsters on this panel.
You're the hipster, but
I guess I'm hipster enough.
Speak of the devil.
Oh, there it is.
There it is, Captain.
I sensed
That's
something
what you get
I
for
haven't
mentioning
said
my
in a
name.
long time.
A long time.
Yeah, that's what she said. But
he loves you long time.
no, she loves me long time. Oh, wait, no, wrong stream. Sorry. Moving on.
She said she would love me a long time, Luke. A long time.
Long time. No, I just want to swing her in here real quick. I to say
You wanna
hello.
swing her?
I'm about to play some Fortnite. So I love you all. 3000. Like Fat Kid Loves Cake. But
Do fat kids like cake though, or is it just a genetic imbalance and weakness? And
Quick note.
I think
Quick
they
note.
actually love.
Quick
like,
note for everybody. This is no, never mind.
Do you think they like being
Quick-
talked over, Tim? Clearly you do.
I think you're right. I think it's a genetic imbalance.
Quick note for everybody. I just hit.
Yeah,
I just
screw what
hit
Tim was
6.
saying.
No, this is a quick thing. I just hit 6 a.m. here, which makes this stream gone from a late night to a morning.
3
chill chat.
a.m.
It's
Morning, chill chat.
It's
3 a.m.
It's 3 a.m.
Although it's 10 a.m. So it's still a late night stream in my end.
KLF. Haha, you're in.
Well, it's morning
Shut up.
by my time.
KLF is gonna rock you.
KLF is going to
Oh.
rock you. Dun,
Oh,
dun,
and
dun.
also another note, I
Ancients
did
of
hear.
Moo Moo. Dun, dun, dun. Ancients of Moo Moo.
Right.
Okay,
Rocking with the moo. Which in the head is
All right, that's okay. That's weird because
Because 3 a.m. is eternal.
I've got 6 people on the on the panel. I've got a few people in the
I've got
chat.
one in the
but-
hospital, one in the
you two-
morgue, and Alec Baldwin.
Well, I
still
don't
walking the
identify.
street.
I'm a
but you-
hipster, so I'm not exactly a
You
person.
know, the funniest
Yeah.
line I ever heard by Alec Baldwin was in The Hunt for Red October. I have to be careful about what bullets react
Wolves
to.
don't like bullets, Alec Baldwin. Neither do assistant directors.
All right.
Oh shit!
I have to be careful what
That
bullets
was
react
great.
to.
That's what she said.
That was great, Captain.
Sorry. All right, guys. I gotta go. About to play Fortnite. My buddy's waiting on me. Story of my life, right?
Hey, that's what you get for
I'm
playing.
back.
All right. I love you all. 3,000. And hey, if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and
Good afternoon, good evening, and good
and
KFC
good
guy.
night.
Well,
And
thanks for-
pineapple belongs on pizza. Boom.
Yeah.
Bye. Decker to
Oh.
replicate. No, he's not.
Yeah.
He's a human. Marty McFly
What?
is
Get out
McChicken.
of here.
And
Get off my show.
I don't know. Peace.
You know what, Tim? It's not always a hipster thing.
Well, thank you, Tim's talk, for that very brief and very, I guess, to some people, controversial outro. Before you, what?
I know it's nothing.
So, and Revan's in the chat saying, "Have a good stream, Dalek." Thank you, Revan.
Potato.
Thanks, Revan. Thanks, Revan.
Hey, my favorite potato. How you doing, Revan?
It's cousin potato.
Cousin potato. Tater.
Yeah.
Hey, Tater Tot. How you doing?
Apparently, I'm
Hi.
related to the potato.
He's a tater tot. He's a little one.
Oh, but he's our potato.
He's my tater tot.
He is. Right. So anyway, as the title says, the topic of this stream is nostalgic cartoons. So
The Smurfs.
what
1980s.
okay, that's a good start. The old Smurfs cartoon.
La 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 la.
I did used to watch that back in the day, but just I think it was mostly just because it happened to be on at the time. But
You know what? I heard something tonight about the ugliest cat and his Azrael from the Smurfs. That cat.
I
was
like Fritz the cat. That's a good cartoon.
That's an ugly pussy. I don't give a fuck.
No such thing.
No such thing as an ugly
Excellent.
pussy.
there's
You
so
must
many
not
good-
have too many pussies.
Anyone see? Well, since
No
we're on,
such thing as too much either.
cats, how about any Hanna-Barbera cartoons, like say Top Cats? Anyone seen
No, I
Top
like
Cat?
Fritz the cat. Fritz the cat.
Heathcliff.
No,
It's me, I'm
Heathcliff.
Kathy.
Yeah,
I've
I've heard of
come
Heathcliff.
home.
I love Heathcliff. Red thing bastard face. He just wants to swipe his claws at anything that fucking pisses him off. That's what I love about Heathcliff.
All right. So now that I'm back, although I was supposed to say that Tony Stark could be starting his stream at 11, but I realized when looking at the time, it's gonna be starting tomorrow.
I see you're at Moises.
I'll see your microphone and raise you a $20 one if that
Exactly,
sounds any-
Moises. How's your audio connection? Same as always.
I'm in my new headphones.
Well, it's worse than before. I'll get your money back. They saw you coming, mate.
Literally, you sound like you're.
I'm in my new headphones.
Yeah, you sound like you're in a 1980s fucking racing simulator.
1880s.
It sucks.
As I'm trying to say,
Yeah, please let him speak. What you were saying, Moises?
Well, it's hardly us
so
interrupting him.
I
It's
want to
audio
tell you
setup.
about Captain.
Yes. I'm responding to Dalek. Dalek made a statement. I retorted. It's called a panel show.
It's called a tort.
Yeah, the only person that's stopping you from talking, Moises, is your audio setup. You really do need to take some responsibility for your bullshit. Just saying.
We're just saying.
You're the cause of the problem.
As
Don't
I'm
messenger.
saying,
Yes, please go ahead, Moises.
I was supposed to.
Poor Moises. Hey Moises, maybe we can like send you like a little headset and mic or something.
Yeah, send them the
I've already
$20
got-
Walmart special. It might work better than
That's
the one you
it.
got.
No,
That's it.
I'm being nice. I
Uh-oh.
mean, I'm offering to help. I'm not trying to be mean.
I'm not trying to be mean either, but damn, that thing sounds like shit.
That you're not helping.
As I'm trying to say that I was supposed to tell you about that
Audio
Tony's
setting.
stream. Wait till.
I think this is audio.
These are
setting.
new headphones that I bought at the 99
That ain't
cent
got nothing to do
store.
with your settings,
Shouting
you
at Wi-Fi doesn't make the audio better, Moises.
No.
Your anger is not helping.
No
the show.
shit. It doesn't matter how new your headphones are. It ain't gonna work if your
no.
settings ain't set right. Go into your settings under your earpieces, your ear ears, your ear ears, the things you put inside your ears, right? And see, does it sound better this way or that one? Okay, it's the same thing that us creators have to do with our microphones to make sure that we can be heard. Because you sound fine. You just every time your fucking headphone kicks in. And that's not cool. It might be in your earpiece setting. Might be a software issue. So deal with that first.
Better.
Not really.
Let's see. Yeah, Raquel. Okay, Raquel's here. Good to see you. Thanks for
Hi,
coming in,
Raquel.
Raquel. She says,
Raquel SSG.
says, have a good stream. Just stopping on by and leaving a like. Well, thank you, Raquel. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Raquel. Love you, girl. How you doing?
Snorta Booba says the kids are arguing again. Yeah, they are.
We're not arguing. We're just trying to get some technical difficulties figured out.
No, I get the hint. Simply helping people by pointing out problems apparently makes you the problem. So, let them suffer, Wi-Fi. Let them sound like
I should
Anchor
just
Hour,
let
fucking
them
weirdos.
suffer because I should let them suffer.
Why bother trying to help people? You just get told off. Story of my life. Why bother trying to fix things?
Why should I bother helping? I should just say fuck the dumb
Let's
shit.
just pretend there isn't a problem and just listen to the shit audio forever, watching
Or-
Dalek lose his subs
Or
one
hear
by
me
one
out.
over
We
the
could
coming weeks.
point out a problem and then
People are
offer a
fed up
solution.
listening to this shitty audio.
No, I was
Never
trying to
gets
offer
fixed.
solutions. That's the thing.
I'm not offering solutions. I'm just pointing out problems. Why is that a
I know
problem?
that.
There is a problem. I'm just pointing it out.
Yeah, and I tried to offer a solution.
I'll make a point of not offering solutions. Fuck that. You're lucky I'm pointing out the problem. Canary in the coal mine over here.
Problem?
You're welcome.
What? I'm a problem? How am I a problem?
Captain, there's some cyanide in the oxygen. Shut up, Trinity, you wanker. Let us die in peace, will ya? That's my Star Trek episode, isn't it?
There you go.
Let us die in peace, Captain. We don't need to be told about the problems. We'd rather pretend they didn't exist. Yeah, good one.
She has the die, Captain.
Welcome to fucking YouTube.
She
Like
has
a
the die,
cancer, isn't it? Just let it grow. Why fix it when you can
Let
just
it
let
grow.
it gestate and boil?
Let it grow like a big dick. That's what cancer does.
Hello to Bee's Nest. Good to see you.
The bee's
you're on
nest.
The bee's knees with a bit of
Yeah,
pizzazz.
I think
Hey,
he was
everybody.
on. You were on my last live stream, weren't you?
Yep.
Yeah, because you said you were you're a friend of Raquel's.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, hey,
Is
B,
there-
how you?
Hey,
Hello. Everybody doing okay tonight?
Oh, where
Coochie
how
King.
you doing?
I'm just chilling out.
You just chilling?
Yeah.
Oh my
Probably
fuck! Yeah, sound worse than the aluminum foil that got fucked by plastic wrap. What the fuck?
And he's
Oh,
gone.
that's better.
I'll talk. I'll have to talk to him later
I
on
think
Discord.
that's a hardware problem. That's not your
Okay.
headphones.
I got a question. Are y'all any of y'all like science guys?
What do you mean by science?
Like astronomy?
Oh, phew! I thought he was going to say motherfucking time.
What kind of science?
Phew!
Okay, let me ask you a question. You know, they say black holes, not even light can escape.
Well, I've met several black holes in my life.
I actually,
That's not-
oddly enough, when two black holes actually collide, it actually does create light for a split minute.
Oh, holes! Oh shit, my bad.
But
That's
they
not
say,
really, that's not really supposed to be the topic of this stream, but I
but
suppose it
I
can.
just want to ask somebody this. Like, they say even light can escape, but they have quasars. So how does that light get to escape?
The light, I think the light source has to be stronger than the vacuum near the event horizon.
You know, nothing can travel faster than the speed of light unless you want to break Einstein's rule of relativity.
But there are quasars where light shoots out both ends.
No.
But if
Yes, they shoot out photons of light, but they cannot go faster than
the speed of light.
but it says no light can escape, though.
No light can
So
escape
it's
a
not
black
escaping
hole.
at faster than the speed of light.
Exactly. They go at the speed of light because they have no mass. They're called photons for a reason. I might be a dink, but I'm smart. Dang it.
might be a dink, but he's smart.
He's a smart thing.
Isn't that that could probably be said for most of us.
Smart Thinks. Smart Thinks fan club. That's
Yes,
right,
yes,
'cause we
yes.
understand time travel in fiction. Fiction.
Hey, I'll say this. At least when the captain was on his rant today, he named me as one of the people. Hey, even Wi-Fi gets it. So what the
Yep.
fuck? is
Darling
wrong
got the biggest shout out. He gets it. But what's the point of getting it if no one recognizes that you get it?
Dalek, you're still not following me on Twitter. What the fuck?
What is
What
up
the
with
fuck,
you,
Dalek? You ain't
Am
following
I
the
not?
You
kitty.
hate Kitty.
I'm sorry, Moira.
How am I supposed
You
to
have a
sneak
problem
you a
with cats?
message if you're not following? God.
Exactly. You better get on your knees and say, "Grrr, love you, girl."
I
Oh
don't
my
use
goodness, that's
Twitter.
hardly necessary.
Well, I don't know. You're like, hey, you ain't following me, boy.
I don't get. Well, again, Moira. I'm sorry, but I don't. I did.
Don't apologize. Don't make excuses. Shit, you were busy.
I don't. Well, I just. I don't use Twitter that much. I usually actually actively try to avoid it most of the time.
Tweeted fodder that much.
I quit Facebook. The only thing I do now on social media is YouTube.
You know what? We'll get back.
I can perfectly understand that. I don't. I think I have a fit. I've had a Facebook account for a long time, but I don't do anything with it.
Hey,
Yeah.
I bet Tom is
Okay.
your best friend on MySpace, ain't he?
It just got old. It just got worn out and old.
I just wanted to slow the shit down and see if people actually knew what the fuck that meant.
So what? So okay. So Moira, where can I find you on Twitter?
The tweeter twatter.
I'm following you. You probably just have to type in my name.
Yeah, type in.
I mean, how many Moras are you gonna have?
Yeah, type in Mora.
All right.
Yeah.
Or you can type in grrr, but I don't know how you can spell that.
Oi.
Moira
Just
Mc-
type in doesn't get time travel. You get Scotty after
It
his
doesn't
seven.
get time travel.
Yeah, Moira McCabe. That's you, isn't it?
No, who'd have thought?
Yes, dear.
More
Okay.
McKay.
All right. Well, I found you.
Former candidate for state senate.
No, and I changed my bio and no, I wasn't running for senator.
Oh, representative.
Governor.
My bad.
Okay. All
Nope,
right, Moira.
not that
Okay,
either.
I am following you now, Moira.
All right, per.
I told you she'd think I was a dink. How you
Oh,
doing?
looks. Moises is back.
You got those kitty cat claws laced up. What the fuck you doing over there?
So, does anyone hear me?
Oh my fuck! We can actually hear you.
Woohoo!
Yay!
We hear you just fine, Moises.
There.
Moira.
I have fixed my headphones.
Yay.
Is that all you want,
Yes.
you bastards?
Yes,
Okay.
you
Yes.
actually
Well,
don't
you
sound
fixed the
like
problem, but then you ruined it.
you
by
actually
expressing
don't
anger.
sound like this right now. See, when
And the
you
only
first
problem
came
now,
on,
I've got
you sounded
Moises,
like
your audio.
"Mwah,
Moises,
mwah,
your
mwah,
audio.
mwah, 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 mwah,
Yeah, no,
mwah,
your audio
mwah,
is
mwah."
now very good, Moises. Now my only issue is with your sudden anger at the people
Is
that are
that-
trying to help you. Well, you
So
dropped
I
on your head as a
fixed it.
baby, Moises. Do you have deep-rooted emotional problems? Have you tried therapy?
Very good
Maybe
quality.
medication?
What does it think?
Have you tried
I've tried
medical
therapy and
marijuana?
it doesn't even work for me.
Don't try to
Really?
tell them to take
Oh,
pills. Have you tried
No, no. Please stop. I don't want this stream to be a shouting match.
I sent you a message.
We're just trying
Yeah,
to offer
cut back on
them
the
some-
shouting, folks. I've had a tough day. I mean, really, what's up with you?
I know. What the hell?
I'm not. That doesn't go for anyone specific. That goes for all of you.
Yeah, stop shouting. Does that include Dalek?
Whoop, whoop. Who's got the whoop whoop going on? Somebody's vibrating.
Can you describe the whoop whoop, sir? Is it like whoop whoop? That's the sound of the police. Is it like that?
Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police.
Whoop whoop. That's the sound
That's
of
the
the
sound of
bees.
the police. Wait,
Officer,
I don't think they get that.
overseer.
This is what.
I don't think they get that.
Okay, you know what? Okay. You know, I've noticed something very weird. Dude, Snorted Poopus is in the chat and he's messaging and all that, but the counter on here says no one's watching this.
Oh,
Hey,
it does
you
for
know
me,
what?
too.
How can we not be
You-
getting a reading with the
know what,
shields whether they're
Dalek?
up or down?
Dalek, you can't count on that because my computer's hardwired, and StreamYard says I'm still on a low Wi-Fi signal, even though it's hardwired. So you can't count on that. You
Is
really
that
can't.
UCC?
Whoop whoop! That's the sound of the police. I don't know.
Whoop whoop. That's the sound of the beast. There can never be justice on stolen land.
Hey, how low can you go? Death row.
Death row. What a brother know. Once
What
again,
a
back
brother
in to see
know.
Incredible.
Because the
The right
animal.
animal.
Right
The
animal.
right
Eat.
man. The public enemy
How
number
low can
one.
you go?
Okay,
Death
what was
Five-O
your-
said freeze.
What a brother
Five
know.
O said freeze, but I got
How
none.
can I tell them I never really had a gun? But it's the wax of the Terminator X-Bar. Now they got me in a cell because my records they
Wait,
sold.
wait,
So a brother
wait,
like me
well,
said, well,
well.
Farrakhan's the prophet I think you want to listen to. What he can say to you? Hey, what the people do?
Wait, wait.
Burn him up. Bring the noise.
Maybe
Burn it
this-
up! Bring the noise!
Maybe YouTube doesn't count bears watching. Says Snorted
Sometimes I
Poopus.
just love this thing.
How you doing?
He's like a bag of pizzazz.
He's a bag of pizzazz. How you doing? I know it's nothing. How you doing?
Okay, so at least trying to get this.
Stalag 13. You ever seen the movie Stalag 13?
No, after the first 12, I was full up. No, Mr. Wi-Fi, just one more wafer.
That's one more. Just one more. Just give me one more. What were the Germans famous for? Fanta.
Okay, so
Funny story to that.
Oh, I thought you bet I was going to say Farfignugan, didn't you?
No.
Springtime for Igor and Kennedy.
Oh,
Disney is happy and don't say gay.
Although-
no,
Don't be such a smarty. Come and
I
join
was-
the Disney party.
I was going to tell you about Tony Stark and also wanted your opinion on Jurassic World Dominion, but I lost it.
Oh, tell me about your thoughts on the Blue Danube.
No, I just lost it.
Really? You don't like classical music?
Da, 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 da.
Bolero.
Good if you're on
I mean, like
spaceship.
Dal, this was supposed to be your continuation about 80s cartoons, is it?
Oh,
Well,
80s. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Revan's channel it was nostalgia cartoons from the 80s to the early 2000s, but I think I'll make it a little bit broader than that. So, like, it's not.
Oh, just want to have fun.
I was gonna just
Yeah. Yes, Moises.
I'm gonna just tell you about how these cartoons affected my other nation,
Mask. M-A-S-K.
because I don't feel like talking about it by now.
Good. We'll talk
Not
to you
after
about
the
real
not after I just lost it. Not after I actually lose it on the whole headphone incident.
Yeah, well, that's your fault.
Is
You
it?
know what's funny today?
The real Ghostbusters. You know, where Egon had a fucking white poof of marshmallow hair instead of the fucking.
What the fuck was that about? Why the fuck was he like really
No,
like
that was a
blonde?
great-
That was so weird.
Now that was a great cartoon. The real Ghostbusters.
You want to hear a funny story today? I was coming back from Mexico on the bridge side, on the pedestrian bridge, and like right in the middle of the river, the Rio Grande, like half of it is on the Mexican side and the half of it is on the U.S. side.
So what? You had a waterlogged taco coming back?
No, I get medicine.
I mean,
there,
like Dal.
but
Dalek.
there's two customs agents on the U.S. side, and the federales for
Dal.
some reason came to talk to the.
I'm just gonna leave a
You had a
message.
waterlogged taco coming back. Why the fuck are you upset?
No. Listen, it's funny because
Funny
the
how.
two
Funny how.
federales come up on the Mexican side, and they were talking to each other, and you can see like the U.S. Customs just have a Glock pistol, and then you
They
see
got
the
their Glock.
federales,
I got my 9 sitting by my side. Yeah, little motherfucker fucking sick.
and then you see the federales with a fucking Uzi.
Man, I don't mean shit to me.
That tells you how dangerous it is.
You're just
over-
upset
Wild.
'cause you had a wet taco coming over that river.
That tells you how dangerous it is over there.
I don't give two shits no fuck. Man, I've been over that border so many times I can't fucking repeat it.
I can never.
Oh, I go like 3 times a week.
Why do I can never keep my streams on topic. I just.
No, I just
Hey,
want
you
It's like, it's just like
No,
I don't know
I want
why I'm starting to
real.
think why did I bother start doing this? Because I can. It's supposed to be my show, and the topic
It is your
goes all
show,
over the
darling.
place.
Exterminate,
What's the
birthday
topic?
cake,
Darling.
Car-
Nice.
Whoa. The topic, Bee's Nest, was cartoons.
Oh, okay. G.I. Joe.
I like Battle of the Planets. That's a good one. Battle of the Planets.
That's
Brilliant.
an
Can we talk
anime.
about that for a while?
That's an anime, not a cartoon.
Well, how is
Yeah,
it not a
Joe.
cartoon? It's not
I
fucking
love
like
But,
it.
that.
but if you really want to be brought in about, sure, let's have anime in here too. What's your favorite nostalgic anime as well?
Battle of the Planets.
Okay,
I
there you
love
go.
the
Good for you.
I got one for you.
I
He-Man
like
and
Keo.
She-Ra from the 80s.
Jason, Princess, she's good.
Except La Blue Girl.
I like the idea of the team. You get 5
No,
acting
what
as
the
one.
fuck does cheese have to do with it?
I will not eat brie.
I will not either. Fuck that.
Brie is nasty.
Brie
That's what I
is
heard.
And that was even before the court case.
That's Amber. You're using Amber and Brie synonymous.
No, Brie was nasty before the court case. Fuck that shit.
What court?
Okay. All right, Moses, I
So
understand.
has anyone here not yet
I'll
heard
talk to you
about
later.
Amber Heard's new morning routine?
Heard
Moira,
what?
have you heard about
Heard
Amber
about
Heard's
Brie
new morning
before the court
routine?
Shit.
Huh?
That's a whole
Moira, have you heard about Amber Heard's new morning routine?
The morning what?
Her morning routine.
routine.
No.
They'll wake up.
Would you like to
smoke a
hear it
cigarette.
now? Good.
Would you like
Amber
to?
Heard's morning routine. She wakes up, takes a massive shit.
Shite.
No.
It was supposed to be. Hello, pop culture curator. Thank you for coming in. And is it time for the? And there wasn't supposed to be any drama. I'll have you know, sir.
Oh, this is not drama.
Oh, is there drama? We've come to the right place.
Well, it's
No,
not- it's
I
not
think
chaos, it's spiders.
I think Captain, he's worried that because we're having fun that there's drama. No, there ain't no drama here. No, hell.
No drama up here. Drama-free channel up here. Very calm here. Very sensible. Right, this is too silly. Too silly.
You can
Right,
do
all
it.
right, sensible show
You
about
can do
cartoons, please. This is too silly.
You can do it. Put your Johnny Depp into it. Dun, 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 dun.
Actually, speaking of Amber Heard, my
Back is okay. So
mistake.
I know. Here's a thought. How about broadening, like I said, broadening the subject a little bit from never mind just the 80s to the 2000s. How about from say the
1800 to present day.
I was gonna say like the 50s to the present day.
The 50s.
You
Oh, we
Amber,
do. We
Christmas
like just like
poo. I
Buddy
love her.
Holly.
She loves
Oh,
you.
Remember the
and
great
they're Mary
space
Tyler
character?
Moore.
Heidi ho, Johnny Depp.
Howdy ho. How did you do? I'm Captain Kangaroo, kids.
Are you guys on drugs or something? Because you guys
never
are really
specify
out of
which
pocket.
one,
Governor.
No, but we can go to
Alcohol,
Canadian. Hey, this is a
coffee,
drunken and drug show.
opium.
Welcome
Hey,
to
Dalek.
Trailer Park Boys.
Can you be more
Yes.
I sent you a
prescription pet?
suggestion on
Xanax?
Twitter.
You send me a DM on Twitter.
The
Yeah,
Great
Moira. I
Space
actually did see it.
Oh shit!
It would
I
probably
just
help.
dropped my coke.
Oh, there you go. I think you've got your answer, Moira.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a cute kitty.
The girl that can't do her own says what?
That doesn't even make sense. But I
The
have
girl
another
that can't do her
idea.
own.
How about you two go fuck yourselves and I will see Dalek later. Bye.
Oh,
Hey, how come I got
so-
included in that? What
Yep,
have I
me
done?
too.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Oh,
what do
see
you mean you
Moira.
too, Moira? No wonder you
What?
lost the race.
Yeah, you already lost. Why the fuck are you so salty?
Wow. So far, I've corrected someone's microphone errors and been shouted at. Then I've had a failed governor told me to go fuck myself for no reason.
Exactly.
All this on
Why
top
the
of
fuck
getting
she's so
abused by
salty?
Scotty. What a great... Does anyone just want
Okay,
to murder me
that's-
while they're at it and then blame me for starting World
Okay,
War
that's
II?
that's it. I'm stop. Oh, that's it. I'm
I
ending
fucking
this.
hope so
I'm ending.
too.
I'm
I've
ending
never
this
been
stream
so
on the
spoken
hour.
to
I
in
can't.
such a
I can't put up with
disgusting
this.
Why are you
Moira,
winning it? Because
I
you rolled a
retract
6 and
I
a
voted
4,
for you,
dollar.
Moira. I campaigned for you. No wonder you lost. Go fuck yourselves. That's not how they talk in the Senate,
You
Moira.
don't
That's not
do
how the
this.
grown-ups
You
talk.
just don't
That's
do
not
it
how you
there,
pass
girl.
a
You
bill,
don't do
Moira,
it
by
that
going,
way,
go
girl.
fuck
I'm
yourself.
saying, hey. You
Hey, how
don't.
you doing? I don't know, Wi-Fi. Some
Why?
people
Why
just
you
cannot
ended the
control their
stream, Dalek?
tempers.
Why? Why you ended the stream? Because Mora fucking rolled a 6 and a 4.
Because selfish people just exactly trucking it because she pulled a Scotty. She couldn't handle the pace, so she lost the Senate vote and voted herself out. No 4 more years for
It's
Moira.
not a
Sorry,
senator. It was a representative.
4 more years. How about no more years, Moira? You
There
ain't
you
got what
go.
it takes.
She ain't had it no matter what it took.
No wonder they dumped you. No wonder they had that congressional oversight investigation into your fucking tips.
Captain, do me a
And
favor. Shut up!
You
You're telling me to shut up? That's a bit rude, though. Who the fuck do you think you are telling me to shut
The
up?
fuck do you
Why
think
don't
you
you
are?
Get the fuck out of here!
Huh. All right.
Seriously! I've had enough of your
Seriously.
crap!
Son, who the fuck is you?
I should have done that. I should have done that ages ago.
Wow, you got rid of the captain. Why'd you do that?
Because he just would not stop running his fucking mouth.
Oh, I was running my mouth too. I really was. Sorry.
And plus,
Hey,
plus he was
how you doing, Dalek? How you doing, Dalek?
Plus, he was insulting my friend. He was insulting Moira. I couldn't stand that.
Well, I was too. What the fuck? I wasn't insulting her. I was just stating facts. Okay, so if you want to be mad at Captain, be mad at me. Yes, I'm gonna go out on a limb.
Mad at you. If I should be. If I should be
If
mad
you
at
want
you,
to get rid of the captain, get rid of me.
if I should be mad at you as well, fine. Get out of here.
Fine, kick me.
Okay. All right. Okay. Fine.
Find the kick button, you dang. Come right here.
Fine. You're gone. There. Okay. And now I have no guests at all. Thank you very much thank you very much to everybody who came up, who made this stream a complete disaster.
Hi, baby.
Hi, Moira.
Oops, sorry, I got it on I got it playing back here. Let me mute that real quick. Anyway, I got it on private chat, so I don't not even look at the comments. They're salty as fuck.
This is probably that's oh my god. This this was supposed to. I'm so sick of this happening. I wanted this stream to be fun. I wanted to have a good chat about classic cartoons and have a good laugh, but no, I didn't want it to be this. This is a disaster.
Have we covered Inspector Gadget?
I don't think anyone mentioned Inspector Gadget. No.
I know. Sometimes I was kind of rooting for the bad guy. Is that weird?
I never had to. Never. Sorry. You were rooting for Dr. Claw.
Well, a little bit, because I don't know. I felt bad that Penny pretty much had to raise Inspector Gadget and treat him like a child, and I like that the bad guy had a cat.
Oh, hi, Raquel.
Yeah, Raquel. So, Raquel, what are your feelings on Inspector Gadget?
Inspector Gadget. I haven't seen that cartoon in years.
Same.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Dalek. Are you doing okay? Me and Moira are here for you.
I was doing fine, Raquel, until now.
Well, to be fair, they kind of do this to you a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I was actually kind of proud of Moises for yelling at him. I was like, damn, I didn't know he had a voice. There he is. I was kind of proud of him.
It's all I always get. No matter this always happens. No matter where I go on YouTube, I always get piled on. I mean they say it's in good fun, but
No.
there's a
We don't
come
pile
on.
on you. Me and Raquel have never piled on you.
No. I'm not saying. I know that YouTube don't.
Her.
I know you don't. I know Raquel doesn't. I'm
And I
sure
didn't
there's
like that they were.
a few other people I can name who don't. Like I bet. I don't think Jill does it.
Nope.
I know she takes. She might. I know I was on her stream earlier, her last stream earlier, and I think she took part in the joke a little bit.
Well, a little bit's one thing, but yeah.
This one says,
Yep, I agree. It's one of the best decisions I ever made. But yeah, then like every time either you or Bee's Nest was trying to talk, they would just start making noise just to make noise, just to drown out. And so, yeah, I waited just a little longer for them to get a little more out of pocket. And yeah, I said that because honestly, I'm tired of seeing them act like that on your channel.
Yeah.
And you're too nice to say anything, so I decided I would.
Hurling insults. But hurling insults with you at you, Moira.
I left immediately. I didn't want to hear anything they had to say, so my feelings weren't hurt. I didn't see anything they said.
And as for Moises, he can't help. He can't help his audio problems.
Oh, he fixed it, and I'm proud of him. And he yelled at them. I see a lot of personal growth tonight. I'm proud of y'all. If I was there, I'd give y'all some cookies and snacks.
I'd love that. Thanks.
And a hug. So, what cartoons were you were talking about that you liked? Lead the way, Dalek.
All right. Stuff from my childhood is a lot. Well, I know a lot of people have a huge beef with them these days. But when I was a kid, a lot of stuff. I watched a lot of Disney shows as a kid.
Same.
I watched. For crying out loud!
It's okay.
Yeah, you're right. Why haven't I blocked him? And hello, Tiger Stripes.
Hi, Tiger Stripes. How are you doing?
You guys. I cannot hear you. I have a new mic. I'm working out issues. I'll be back.
Oh, okay.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Love you.
I know it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So as I was saying, yeah, I watched a lot of Disney shows as a kid. I watched the old DuckTales cartoon. I watched a lot of stuff I used to watch on Saturday morning. I watched the Lilo and Stitch cartoon. I watched I think I watched a little bit of Jake Long American Dragon. I watched one of my apps all-time favorites was actually had had a strong female lead, but that was back when strong female leads were good.
Right.
I loved one of my favorites was Kim Possible.
Oh, that was a cute show. Which cartoon was it where this boy was always getting into stuff and he had these twin sisters that had a lab?
Oh God, Johnny Test.
Yeah, Johnny Test. I always thought that was cute.
Oh, I couldn't stand that show.
Well, did you like Dexter's Laboratory better?
Oh, I love Dexter's Laboratory.
All
that was
right,
fantastic.
There we go. That was a cute show as well.
Yeah, that was an insane show.
Yeah.
Dexter's Laboratory. Literally anything could happen, and you had the rivalry, the back and forth rivalry between Dexter and Dee Dee. It was insane.
I got it.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Tiger Stripes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
We could hear you, Tiger Stripes.
So what is going on here? Why is everyone blue?
Just having,
a little cleaning house.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't. Be honest with me. Should I stop doing my live streams as open panel?
No,
absolutely
as long as you
not.
block out the people who caused the problem, you should be fine.
Agreed.
I'm going to say that you certainly shouldn't talk to strangers. It's just like your mummy would tell you when you were tiny. I mean, you have to know the people you talk with.
Yeah.
And sometimes knowing someone is talking with them for a while until you get to know them. And I've been having that kind of issue myself lately. And it's kind of bitten my ass. So I hear you.
Yeah. The more they get the person, like, are they good for me or they're not good for me? If they're not good for you, just cut them off.
Yeah, if they talk to you like you're stupid, get rid of them.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, stupid's a deal breaker. If somebody calls me stupid, I'm done with them.
Yep.
I won't even tell them that I'm done with them. I'm done with them.
Yeah,
it's a deal breaker.
Just cut them off silently.
Yep. Although, like I said, I can't get over how proud I am of Moises for yelling at them. I'm like, I'm so glad he found his voice. I was like, oh, I'm going to cry. I'm so proud. Oh.
Moises needs to find his voice. I'm
sorry.
I love you, Moises. I think Moises has his voice.
I was so proud.
That's a different issue.
Too bad he's not here to hear you say that.
No, that's really wrong to say anything about somebody when they're not present. I completely apologize. I'm joking.
Oh, I'm saying good things.
He's already. I mean, he's got. Unfortunately, he's already left, and I don't think he's gonna come back anytime soon.
That's fine.
Well,
did something happen tonight? Is this all in this stream? Did something happen earlier?
Yep.
Yeah.
What did I miss? Tell me.
Oh, I told Captain Infinity and Sci-Fi Nation to go fuck themselves after they kept drowning out Dalek and making fun of him and all this other shit.
Captain and who?
Captain Infinity.
Captain Infinity and Sci-Fi Nation.
Ah.
I basically told him to get fucked.
In fact, Sci-Fi kept going in after I removed the captain. Sci-Fi Nation kept saying to me, "Well, if you remove him, you should remove me too."
Well, I didn't know they were
there you go.
Like that, but okay.
Then when you put it like that, you've kind of got to.
You're right.
All right.
So anyway. Like I said, Tiger Stripes. The subject of this stream was supposed to be nostalgic cartoons. So what cartoons are nostalgic for you?
Am I? How can you hear me? Can you hear me all right?
Oh yeah, you sound great.
We can hear you. It sounds a little weird because it's like this echo effect.
Oh, let me turn that down. How's that? Better?
It's the same.
Okay.
Out here.
I think we've lost you.
You turned it down too much.
That must have been the volume.
Oh, hello.
Better?
You know what? It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, I mean, I do have a reverb, and I'm trying to find out what it is and turn it.
There you go.
Got 3 buttons.
And I've actually got
more buttons than I've ever had before, so I don't know what I'm doing.
I find it cute. I consider myself a tabby cat. Raquel is a rag doll, and we have a tiger. Nice.
And I've actually got another guest in. You actually came back. Hello to Tim's talk. Hello.
Hey, Tim.
Or T2.
Hey, Tim, how are you doing?
He's got his mute on. Said the girl who has no idea what she's doing with a microphone. Hello, Lemon Pie. Hello, Snorty.
Oh, meow, Snorty and Lemon Pie.
Hello, Captain.
Hello to. Oh right, yeah.
I don't think
said. I
that's- I don't
should have
think that's
said
Tim.
hello to. She said hello to Lemon Pie. Hey, hello, Lemon Pie. Good to see you.
Hello.
I'm not sure that's Tim because usually Tim comes in talking.
It looks like he's having the troubles
Oh, okay.
because his
He
mute was
was-
on when
he-
he got here.
Or
So maybe
earlier
he's.
his avatar
I mean,
was
I,
different.
I wish somebody had
He
said.
was here earlier, but and we could hear him.
Well, we're listening so hard. Well, gee, it sounds like you've done the right thing, Dalek. This is your channel. You get to manage it as you see fit and as you feel is best.
Yeah.
Yes.
Boom.
And we
That's
give
it.
you
That's
encouragement.
everything.
Yep.
It's completely your call.
Nice. Yeah,
We just don't
yeah.
like seeing people treat you bad.
Yeah, you're right. It is my channel, and I should probably try and try and do a better job of actually making sure everyone knows that.
We were talking
Daleks
about
has the-
nostalgic cartoons. Is that it?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay,
nostalgic cartoons.
So I can pretend to be like 10 or 20 years younger than I am and tell you about those cartoons. I mean, I was really heartbroken when Saturday morning cartoons stopped being a thing in America because
Oh,
my
yeah.
entire life they had been there. And then I guess it was 15, 20 years ago, God, where they just stopped. They stopped
Yeah.
making them, probably for money. It was probably a money decision.
I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, and
Because
I just miss them with all my heart and soul.
Saturday morning cartoons were used to be a thing here too.
Yeah.
But the main channels over here don't even bother showing cartoons or kid shows anymore.
Yeah, you kind of have to catch.
Except for Channel 5 in the early in the morning, but that's just stuff for toddlers now.
We have a retro channel here in the States called Me TV, and they just in the last 2 years have started showing old cartoons on Saturday morning. And I'm so grateful they're there.
Really? What shows?
It's really lovely. They do 3 hours of them. The first hour is they call it Popeye and the Pink Panther, but they actually throw in a lot of all the Fleischer cartoons like Betty Boop, that kind of thing.
Oh,
Second hour is MGM, so it's Tom and Jerry, and then Droopy
great.
Dog and Barney Bear and all of the MGM cartoons. And then the final hour is Warner Brothers.
Sweet.
It's
an hour
good.
of Warner Brothers cartoons. Awesome.
Yeah, really makes me happy if I can manage to get up early enough to watch them. Because they're sort of a national channel, they show things live. So if they're showing something in New York time, that means it starts excruciatingly early in California, and then somewhere in the middle of the country. But and favorite I've got so many favorite cartoons, but nostalgic childhood favorites.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Favorite nostalgic cartoons and
what's yours?
And when I was over on Revan's channel, the topic, that was like perfect for me because the 90s, the 90s and early and 2000s, that was my childhood. So a lot of the shows from then are what I watched growing up. So well, I've already mentioned a few, or like I said, I've already mentioned a few Disney shows.
Like Tailspin or something like that?
Oh yeah, Tailspin. Sure, I forgot about that. Yeah, Tailspin.
Yeah.
And also the Rescue Rangers as well.
Oh yeah,
Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. That was love that show. Love that theme song.
First year of Scooby-Doo. Once they put in Scrappy-Doo, I was out. But first year of Scooby-Doo was really good.
I never fully. I don't think for a while I never fully got why everyone didn't like Scrappy, but I think thinking back on it now, yeah, I
There's just
do.
something wrong with
get
that
it.
character, and he never shuts up. He's one of those motor mouth characters, just never stops talking and interjects himself into everything. And and the first season was actually sort of a mystery. It was your basic mystery show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the original, the very first Scooby Doo cartoon. Yeah, that was how it was.
Mhm.
I'll definitely. I've always had a thing for Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
And a lot of other Hanna-Barbera cartoons, like because a lot of this, because the BBC when I was back then would would repeat a lot of Hanna-Barbera stuff, like I was shown stuff like back then I was introduced to stuff like the Wacky Races, Top Cat, I guess Yogi Bear.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I would have to say that one of my very favorites is Bullwinkle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Rocky
because
and Bullwinkle.
Oh my
yeah,
God,
and it
that
was
is a
really
good
written
one.
for adults. There's so many jokes in there that kids are never going to get. And that was sort of the beauty of it, because I would watch it with my father, and Dad would just laugh at stuff that went right over my head. What? What? Why are you laughing? And the fact that it was in all those little, I mean, a lot of the cartoons back then were in segments where you'd have shows interspersed. They would, like George of the Jungle actually had 3 shows going. There was George, there was, gosh, the Racer, Tom Slick, and boy, I'm sure there was a third. I'm blanking on it. But like Bullwinkle also had the Mountie, God, Dudley Do-Right, which was basically a melodrama, and Aesop's Fables, and Mr. Peabody. So, all of these things were in like little 3-minute segments, and they would just keep switching them up.
Aesop's Fables, was that that show which had with the animal puppets?
No, this was part of Bullwinkle. They also had a fairy tale segment, Fractured Fairy Tales, and all of these little different pieces, these vignettes, and everything was a story except for Bullwinkle, which always had an arc, a massive arc that would last for weeks, and everything else was a self-contained story in these different. You've never seen Bullwinkle, huh?
I've never seen Rocky and Bullwinkle. No.
Oh, it's so good. Well, what are more Kitty and Raquel's? And
my favorite cartoon? Let's see. Oh, there's like few of them. I should say, well, Captain of the Planeteers, Rugrats, and my third.
You loved the Rugrats.
Mm-hmm. And my third one was Doug.
Oh my God, I love Doug.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it was such a cute show. I used to have a shirt and I lost it, sadly.
I
wish I had the money. I would like look on the internet and try to find a cheap like Doug shirt.
The only thing I remember of Doug is the opening credits. That's about
I love the opening credits. Do 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 do
do. I'm gonna have to go check these out. Because now Rugrats was a Nickelodeon show, right?
Yes.
So you'd have to have the cable. You'd have to have a platform to watch it on at the time, and I never had cable. Yeah.
Well,
I know I bring this up.
I was so into God, I was so into the Rugrats back then. I even went to see the movies
I have one of the movies, and it came with a orange VHS tape. I'm like,
wow.
I think my favorite Rugrats movie was Rugrats in Paris.
Good. I like the first one. The first movie that was like, they got like
the first one, yeah.
The first one, they're in this Reptar vehicle, and they
the Reptar wagon. The Reptar wagon.
and they get lost in the woods.
They actually that actually became a feature of the show, the Reptar Wagon, after the movie.
Mm-hmm.
You always saw that, the Reptar Wagon.
Oh, you can actually, if you go online, you can actually get the actual Reptar bar. I never tried it myself, but I would like to get it and try it out.
Wait, there was a Reptar bar, as in
Yeah, like the chocolate candy that the Rugrats always ate, like, the Reptar bar.
Oh, right, right.
That turns your tongue green.
Right. Oh man, that was a weird thing. I remember stuff like sweets like that, where you turned your tongue a certain color. So yeah, back in the day, I was I had a lot of stuff to watch on, especially on the weekend, on the weekend morning, on Saturday morning. Like,
Oh yeah.
you'd have all the Disney stuff on ITV. You'd have sorry. Sorry. So you had most of the Disney stuff on ITV, as well as a few other good shows like Hey Arnold and a few other things. What did they have on back then? And also over on the BBC, on CBBC, you had some original stuff, and you had the Hanna-Barbera cartoons, and I think you had what else? Oh, it's been so long. What else did they have? And then
I know there was the era of John Kricfalusi, where his imprint was really felt on a lot of different shows, but particularly, of course, Ren and Stimpy.
That's something I never watched, Ren and Stimpy, and frankly, what I have seen of it later made me think, I'm glad I missed this.
I really loved it, but I understand he had nothing to do with it after a certain point. So, you know what I mean? After like the first 3 years or something, they just dropped him as a showrunner, and it was really his show. But I really enjoyed those first couple of years.
Right.
And he also was instrumental in rehashing Mighty Mouse.
Ooh,
and that was a very very clever show, and again, a lot of adult humor. Nothing like the original Mighty Mouse way back in the day. It was kind of up to date. I think that was in the 90s as well.
Mighty Mouse.
Yeah. Like, I'm not familiar with the character, but I guess you could say he's somewhat similar to Speedy Gonzales in Looney Tunes.
Well, he was like Superman, only he was a mouse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have a
costume and all.
Right. I'm probably vaguely aware of Mighty Mouse, but I'm more familiar with, I suppose, being a British kid, I'm more familiar with Danger Mouse.
Danger Mouse and Duckula. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Duckula.
I had my Tourette's moment.
Yeah, that was that one had. I don't know if anyone's seen Danger Mouse, but it had one killer theme song.
I've heard of Danger Mouse, but I've never seen it.
Neither.
I don't know. It might be free on.
Tim's gone to bed.
Good night, Tim.
Yeah. Good night, Tim.
Good night, Tim.
Good night, Tim. So what was I saying? and also it was also thanks to those. It was also those thanks to those Saturday morning card segments. I was also introduced to. I was introduced to anime, like because on ITV I had Pokemon on Channel 5.
I was a Pokemon fan for a while there.
Channel 5 I had right on Channel 5 I used to watch Beyblade, and then
Oh, Beyblade was good. How about Digimon?
oh yeah, Digimon as well. Love Digimon.
Yes, Digimon, digital monsters.
Yu-Gi
Oh.
and of cou- and
Yu-Gi-Oh?
one that really still sticks with me to this day and probably always will. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And over on, I think I think it was over on ITV2 and in the early 2000s. It was Cardcaptor Sakura.
I never really got in. I never got into that one.
Oh,
Well, that's a
it's
mouthful.
shame.
How do you
It's
say
a
it again?
Card Catcher Sakura.
Cardcaptor Sakura.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, I recommend you give it another try. It's a really cute show.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to figure like what's that anime with they don't battle with cards, but with the little miniature dolls.
Dolls.
Mm-hmm.
You mean those little robots that
Hold
box
on.
each other?
Let me let me look it up here for a minute. Like
Wow.
and
Anime's like an ocean. There's just so much of it.
Yeah, I
Yes.
know.
I mean, one of these days, I do want to watch all of Cowboy Bebop because I
Oh,
saw, I
you
think, at least
yeah.
one of
Oh.
the movies, and I really adored it, and I know I'm going to love it.
Oh,
So,
I couldn't recommend Cowboy Bebop enough. Yes,
right, but
watch
Oh,
a
yeah,
Cowboy
lot of
you
Bebop.
gotta
anime, I
check it
just
out.
can't get behind. I don't know why. It's just me. There's something about the frame rate. It scrambles my brain.
Oh, I found it. It's called Angelic Lair. Yeah, where players fight with tiny robotic dolls.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely a thing back in the in those days, like especially the early 2000s. A lot of anime you saw from back then, they were obviously based around they were based around toys, or were based around video games, or they were based around something that was marketable. This like the anime was the whole anime was like basically just had a very straightforward shonen plot, and it was just a marketing one big advertisement for the toys, or whatever.
Do you remember this show? Back in the early 2000s, it's another card anime, but I don't really hear much about it anymore. It was called Duel Masters.
Oh, Duel Masters. Yeah, I remember that. It was yeah, I saw. I used to watch that when it was on, and oh my god, it was it was. I don't know if it was just the dub or not, but that show was insane. It was. I mean, the sheer amount of fourth wall breaking in that show was just off the scale.
I don't really remember it that well, but it's been a long time.
There's one moment in this one episode where it's like where the main character literally says to one of the other characters, "How are you doing that? You're a cartoon."
No, I don't know if these are dolls or what, but maybe you have heard of this anime, Dalek? Zatch Bell.
Sorry, what?
Zatch Bell?
Zatch Bell?
Mm-hmm.
No, that doesn't ring a bell.
Okay.
No,
I don't know
heard of it.
I don't know if the so it's about a 14-year-old schoolboy, and I guess he has this book spells and stuff like that. And I don't know if it's a doll or some kind of human with special abilities. I'm not really sure. Um, yeah, so you carry the spell book that seals away their powers and requires a human companion to read. To read a book out loud. I think the human doll or something like that is called a mondo. Uh, yeah. So the mondo has to give you a book. Needs a human companion to that seals away their powers, and have to have a human companion to read the spells for them and stuff like that.
Hmm.
It's some kind of I can't remember exactly, but it's some kind of tournament.
Sounds. Sounds
Intriguing.
sounds interesting.
Yes.
Maybe
I
should
haven't
look this. Maybe I should look this up.
Yes. I haven't seen the show in years. I only watched maybe 10 episodes of it. Yeah, it's like an anime show in the early 2000s.
Funny. Right, from the early 2000s, or something like that sounds about right. Because again, anime like that were were very common back then. I don't know how
Indeed.
not quite sure how common they are today, but they were everywhere back then.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, let me look up this real quick.
Yeah, Snortopoopus was talking about all kinds of cartoons as well, particularly retro, nostalgic cartoons.
Yeah, I mean, there's something. He said. Yeah, he said. I think that the quality of voice acting in cartoons seemed to decline in the 80s. Old characters started sounding alike. Alas for the days of Mel Blanc and his contemporaries. Oh yeah, I mean Mel Blanc. He's a legend. Mel Blanc.
Oh yeah.
So the anime of Zatch Spell, it was a teaser trailer saying the sequel series will begin in mid-March.
There's gonna be a sequel series to this show.
Apparently, yes.
Then he went on to say, I thought I should have been a character in Scooby Doo, Poopy Doo. And then he says, if you want to see an old cartoon where the humor went over the kids' heads, check out a Popeye cartoon called Her Honor the Mayor, a sight gag about a certain Austrian house painter.
A lot of the humor in Popeye, the stuff that he mutters under his breath, is really for the adults. It's not for the kids.
I didn't know, I guess these were from the comics back in the day. He didn't eat spinach originally. It was a chicken.
He ate chicken.
Yes, he got strength from it.
He
got strength. He got strength from a chicken. Then before they changed it to spinach.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that is.
Well, and likewise, it turns out that it was Bugs Bunny who gave everybody the idea that rabbits eat carrots.
Mm-hmm.
When in fact, rabbits aren't particularly fond of carrots.
Yeah,
and now everybody makes that association.
Mm-hmm. Before they switched to spinach with Popeye, he would literally stroke the I'm not gonna that they literally he would really stroke the chicken to get strength.
That is surreal.
Mm-hmm.
That's
so
weird.
that's why they changed it to spinach.
Plus, it's more plus Popeye and spinach. It's more iconic.
Yeah, it is. Makes more sense. Stroking someone's I am not going to even say the word, but you know what I mean. The other
I
word
am
for
strong to the finish because I eat me spinach.
what's up, Doc? I love that. Like when he like Bugs Bunny, he's like, you know, eating the carrot, eating the carrot. Says, "What up, Doc?"
Me, what's up, Doc?
Yep. Usually, I see that when he's like right next to the Warner Brothers logo.
Yeah, you
The,
always saw.
yeah,
You used to
the
see.
opening credits of the Warner Brothers movies. You remember?
Yeah, a lot of there's a lot of Warner Brothers stuff. You see the Warner Brothers logo, dun 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 dun, and then
Mm-hmm.
Bugs Bunny pops up, leans against the logo, and eats a carrot. Yeah, you always saw Bugs Bunny there.
I don't see much of Porky's ending intro anymore though. Like what's all folks?
That's all, folks. No, you don't. No, you don't really
No,
see that
not
anymore.
anymore.
Oh yeah,
No.
Porky was Warner Brothers' lead player until Bugs came around.
I did not know that.
I believe so. Yeah, Bugs kind of superseded him.
Mm.
Wait. Porky Pig was before Bugs Bunny.
I feel pretty sure about that.
I thought Bugs Bunny was like their very first character.
Well,
No.
let me see. Let me see. Porky.
Porky was the god. Porky was the
Pig.
man. But then
Pig.
once Bugs came along, Porky had to do the end shot at the end. He just wasn't. He also changed as a character. He
Let's
kind of
see.
became a second banana rather than a leading man.
All right. His first appearance
Right.
was in 1935. I haven't got a hat. 1935. Okay. That's a long time
I
ago.
think that was. Oh, speaking of Porky Pig, I just remembered something really funny that once happened. There's this little that happened with Porky Pig. There was this little skit that I'm not quite sure where it was from, but it was like basically Porky. I think he hits his finger with a hammer and then he goes like and he's like yeah son of a this son of a son of a again.
All right,
And
this is.
And
this
they
is
and they
interesting.
turn and they looks at the audience. Oh, you thought I was gonna say son of a bitch, didn't you?
So this is interesting for Bugs Bunny. His first appearance, or his pre-appearance, I should say, like preliminary vision. It was in April of 1938, and his official appearance was in July of 1940. So yeah, Porky the Pig was way before
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, Porky was the star for Warner Brothers for
Oh,
quite a few
dang.
years before Bugs.
Wow. So Bugs just came in and forever stole the spotlight. Oh,
Yeah.
oh dear.
Yeah, I guess Bugs Bunny stole Porky's thunder.
Yes, he did. I didn't know that, but way to go, Bugs.
Yeah, I love the competition with him and Daffy Duck. I just can't get enough of
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't like?
it.
I mean,
Still
who
makes
doesn't
me
love
laugh
seeing?
until I choke.
I
to
mean,
this day.
never mind
After all these years.
Daffy. Never mind Daffy. Some of my favorite Bugs Bunny cartoons are are the ones where he's fighting off Sam.
Oh,
Mm.
Yosemite.
So,
Great.
Yosemite Sam.
But no, the ones where and Daffy, I think, preceded Bugs as well.
Yes,
And
he
and
is.
and Bugs actually stole a lot of Daffy's personality. Daffy was the one who was kind of woohoo, woohoo, the wild card, the anything can happen day. And then once Bugs sort of superseded that and took Daffy's personality, Daffy kind of became this urban neurotic, which is still hilarious, but not the character that he had been before Bugs came along.
Yeah, his first appearance was in 1937.
Yeah, I remember these much. I do remember a couple of much earlier Looney Tune Warner Brothers cartoons, and you see Daffy, and yeah, he's just he's always doing these hyperactive whoops and hollers and jumping all over the place, and
Mhm.
he just and yeah he didn't do doesn't do that anymore because he
No, he
didn't do
became a different kind of character. Still hilarious, but just different.
you,
And then he and Porky
you're
were a team.
despicable.
And I saw just recently, because I'm watching Me TV on Saturdays when I can manage to get up, and I saw a really incredible older cartoon with Daffy and Porky, which was a combination of live action and animation, where they actually went to the head of the Warner's animation to sort of pitch something to him.
Oh, Leon, the one with Leon's. They went to see
It,
Leon Schlesinger, but
yes,
Porky,
yes.
but yeah, I've seen that.
Incredible cartoon. Incredible.
Daffy convinces Porky that he should go and go to see Leon and then let's have
Yes,
him tear up his contract so he's going to be a big
exactly.
star and all that. Yeah,
Good
and
one.
then
Yeah, that's all the deets.
Leon seems to agree. He tears up the contract, tosses it in the trash, and once Porky leaves the office,
Yeah.
he goes, "He'll be back."
Yep. Nothing like a Hollywood producer. Last week on PBS, they had like a Groucho night. They had a Masters show, which was at least an hour and a half, and it was about Dick Cavett's relationship with Groucho Marx. And then after that, they had another hour and a half show, which was, I'm forgetting his name, Frank. I'm never going to come up with the last name, but he's been doing a show as Groucho, a one-man show for 30 years now. So he really has it nailed down. But at one point during his show, he really had a great line where he said, yeah, the Marx Brothers used to work for Irving Thalberg, and we loved Irving. Everybody loved Irving. And one day, Leo, Mr. Mayer came in and said, "So, boys, how's the show? How's the movie coming?" And I said, "Well, never mind you. We work for Irving Thalberg." He said, and then of course 4 days later, Thalberg fell down dead, and we were working for Louis B. Mayer, and that he hated them after that forever because nobody could hold a grudge like Mayer, and he always made it difficult for them to make a movie after that. I
Oh
know, it was
man!
fascinating to learn.
Wow.
Yeah, so. When a
So
studio head asks you how your movie's going, you do not smart ass them, no matter who you're working for.
No.
I'll tell you.
Oh,
I'll tell you this much. One thing I miss is not just the writing and the humor and all that from older cartoons. It's also another thing I really miss is the older styles of animation.
oh
'Cause
yes. I love the early '90s animation, with cartoons, with anime. I miss that kind of art form.
yeah, especially from like we're talking about the Looney Tunes cartoons and well, pretty much
Oh,
because
Moises is back.
back then,
Hey,
like
Moises.
especially '90s and early 2000s, even if two different shows are made by the same company, each show had its own unique art style,
Mhm.
so you could
Mm-hmm.
tell them apart. And hey Moise, it's good to see you back.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, but this is the bad guys will take a licking because I
Nice
ice
show.
strikes
You get
Nice
ice.
chicken.
Look at
and then
that
he
one.
goes, I'm a very bad bear.
You are smart. You're the worst.
Oh,
Elmer Fudd. It's like it's rabbit season. No, duck season. Rabbit season. Duck season.
duck season, rabbit season.
Yeah.
Elmer Fudge always trying to get one up Bugs Bunny, and
Those cartoons are classic. Like, duck season, fire, bang.
ooh,
Yeah, I love that at the end where he's just reduced to screaming is, I'm a fiddler crab. Shoot me. It's fiddler crab season.
I don't remember that one.
Oh, yeah. He
Sylvester
totally loses it
always.
at the end of that one.
Yeah. Sylvester always trying to get Tweety.
Soft one, succotash.
And Granny. I love Granny.
Oh, yeah,
Granny, yes.
Granny.
Oh, my stars and garters. Can't a body get her shawl on? All the stuff she would say that was old even then.
Yeah, it's such a. That's just they weren't just these characters. That's just the thing with these characters. They had these little quirks and things about them that made them so endearing and charming.
Yeah, I remember Boomerang was still around, but they're not really around anymore, unfortunately.
The TV channel Boomerang.
Yeah.
Well, a Boomerang's still around. It's just not as. It's just not quite as nostalgia as it used to be.
Right. Like Bugs Bunny, like I swear I should take it. Like well, it was a left at Albuquerque.
Yeah, I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
Mm-hmm.
As we would say. Yeah, he's. That reminds me. Hey, do you remember the one where he fought that bull?
Oh yes.
Oh, hello. Hi, Moises. Welcome back.
Moises.
Welcome back.
Hey,
How you doing?
a bit good, but also cooled
Give
down.
StreamYards a minute.
Look, don't worry. No one's gonna get on. No one's gonna get on you here now. The captain and sci-fi, they're long gone.
Good. Hey,
I'm super. I was just telling everybody earlier that I was so proud you found your voice. I was like, yeah, get him.
Somebody was saying
Yeah,
you
I'm
won,
sure of it.
you won your man badge
Pet
tonight,
the kitty.
Moises. Good on you.
Mm.
Yeah, I was so proud of you, and I was so inspired that, like, after you left, I waited for them to get a little more rowdy so I wouldn't look like I was just going off out of nowhere. As soon as they both started getting loud and drowning each other out, I told them, hey, Dalek, I'll see you later, and you two can go fuck yourselves, and left.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
And they had
I'll try to remember
They had a
that.
meltdown over it.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, which one of them have a meltdown?
Both.
Yeah.
They both melted down. And then
Man.
he took Trinity off. And then for some reason in this Captain Save-A-Bro moment, Sci-Fi's like, well, if you're going to kick him, then you need to kick me too. And he's like, all right.
Yes, I just kept saying. I was insisting it wasn't just the captain, it was me too. If you kick him, you should kick me too. So I did.
Like, all right, package deal.
Yeah, I think
You
I'll try
wanted,
to.
here it is, come and get it.
Yeah, I think I'll just use the line that Maura Kitty was talking about, probably in the future.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. I was like, yeah. I couldn't tell what you said, but I knew it sounded aggressive, and I was like, this is great. Yeah.
Pet the kitty.
You fixed your mic, and you basically told them to fuck off as well. I see a lot of personal growth tonight, Moises. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, pet the kitty.
You're both fabulous. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
No, I like what Snorty's saying, that according to Mel Blanc, Bugs Bunny has a Flatbush accent, an equal blend of the Bronx and Brooklyn dialects. That's fascinating.
Really?
I've often wondered about
I never thought about it.
That's fascinating.
Also, I did remember watching Looney Tunes. It is a really great show.
It is. The old cartoons from like the 40s and 50s, they are all-time classics. I love them so much.
Mm-hmm.
I should really get
speaking
those
of
on.
which,
Oh, I'm sorry. I really should get those on DVD.
I think
speaking of which,
I think I do have them on, or at least some of them on DVD. I know I've got or at least I either have or did have a Looney Tunes collection DVD or something, Volume 1.
Let's see here. It goes to it went to April 1930 to July of 1969.
Although if you like Looney Tunes, if you like Looney Tunes and how good it is, remember Tom and Jerry?
Yeah,
I felt bad for
Tom and
that.
Yeah.
yeah, Moses. Tom and Jerry's not Looney Tunes. That was MGM.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's the same era.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I know what you
Jerry.
mean. Tom and Jerry was the same era as Looney Tunes. I know.
Yeah, I actually want to bring up Tom and Jerry, knowingly that it's actually a good.
It's another
It's actually a
classic
good cartoon.
Yeah.
Yep, really good. That it just made my little kid self laugh.
And don't forget Yogi the Bear and Boo Boo. That's another classic cartoon.
Oh my little kid self never even got into that. Also, he never
That's
got
funny,
into that.
Moises, because you kind of sound a little like Boo Boo. Just saying.
Let's see. You got the
There's the resemblance.
You got the Flintstones, the Jetsons.
Oh yeah, the Flintstones.
The
of course.
Jetsons.
I did see the Flintstones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, the Flintstones had legs. My God, they were in prime time, and they ran and ran and ran, and they ran the Jetsons in prime time, and it only lasted initially one season.
Yeah, like both the Flintstones and the Jetsons did a crossover at one point.
They did.
Yeah.
I've still never seen
I did recall having the two of them have a crossover. I just watched it on Boomerang.
Yeah.
Hurrah for cousins Yogi and Boo Boo, sister this.
Also, cousins Yogi and Boo Boo. that poor putty tat. I can't do it.
Yeah, poor putty cat. I was trying to be woke.
I swear, I saw the putty pet.
No, it's not. No, it's like this. I thought I saw a putty tat.
I did, putty cat.
I did saw a putty tat.
Oh, and by the way, I did add something in the comment.
Oh, really? Where?
Yeah.
Woke season.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Nope, it's woke season.
Oh, man.
Oh, and I got to mention here, too, my very favorite Hanna-Barbera cartoon, Johnny Quest. Just the best.
I haven't got into Johnny Quest.
Well, again, there were the original ones, and then I think they remade it, like in the 90s. But the original ones from the 60s, ooh, so good, so great.
I'm not really sure.
There's one from the 60s. Oh, dang!
And Johnny Quest also ran primetime. It ran, at night for the couple of years it was on.
I'm not really sure is this Hanna-Barbera. I might be wrong, but
definitely Hanna-Barbera. Yes.
Space Coast to Coast.
Oh, Coast to Coast. That I think is the Cartoon Network.
Maybe? Oh, okay. I wasn't really sure if it was Hanna-Barbera or not.
Well, the original Space Ghost was Hanna-Barbera, and it was from the 60s as well.
Okay, the original one.
Space Ghost Coast to Coast was a parody.
Okay, so the original Space Ghost was Hanna-Barbera.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But yeah, Johnny Quest. Ugh.
Yeah, I've never seen Johnny Quest.
It's worth seeing. It's thrilling. Ripping yarns. Good stuff. just on YouTube, you can watch the opening sequence, and if you love that, you're going to like the show. Just it's all right there in under 2 minutes. And somebody out there, I wish I could remember his name, actually made a claymation version of the opening theme song, the opening sequence of Johnny Quest, which is just incredible.
Wow.
Yes.
Really?
But see the first one first, watch the cartoon one, the animated cartoon, before you watch the claymation. But it's just the best.
This
Just the best.
claymation. It isn't Robot Chicken, is it?
No, it's an individual who just decided he was going to remake the opening sequence of Johnny Quest in claymation. It's just
I
in
know.
3D. Yeah.
I'm somewhat familiar, like with Robot Chicken. They use some of the Johnny Quest characters in their show in claymation form.
I have not seen Robot Chicken, so I can't speak to that. Now I know that is it the Adventure Brothers? I know that there's an animated show on one of the on Adult Swim on one of the, and it's the characters are all based on the characters from Johnny Quest.
Adventure
And I
Brothers.
think it's the Adventure Brothers. I'm not 100% on that.
I think it's just Venture.
Venture Brothers. I'd have to look it up.
Yeah, I've seen a bit of that. I've seen a bit of that show, The Venture was, and frankly, I didn't like it at all. I thought it was.
It's got a that acerbic quality when you're parodying something. That's a little cruel.
Oh wow! Who's echoing? I can hear myself echoing.
Not me.
Hope it's not me.
No, I don't think so.
New mic.
Oh, it's Moises.
Moises.
Well, we've actually just got another guest in. Hello to Rod Thunderheart.
Hello, Rod Thunderheart.
Howdy, guys. Gals.
Hey,
And Ninja.
Actually, yeah, mostly gals. Sorry.
How you doing tonight, Rod?
Oh, pretty good. Still getting over a little bit of a cold I had. Actually, the last time I went way up north, up to the oil sands. And then I wound up waiting like 3 hours, and which actually ate into my my drive time, even though I'd put out for my bunk time, which is basically, us Canadian truckers, we can only drive a certain number of hours during the day.
Mm-hmm.
Point being is like I took a nap, and I'm just kind of because I'm like security told me, oh, don't worry, they'll come get you. I'm like, all right. So I went, took a nap in my truck, and then suddenly I'm just sitting there, and all of a sudden it was still daylight, and then suddenly I woke up and it's like darkness. I'm like, because that's how fast darkness falls up here. It was like 5:30, but it was like pitch black. And I'm like, what the hell? I look at the time, Jesus. So I run back inside, and then anyway, long story short, they did unload me finally, but I'd waited 4 hours, and
is this that thing that happened like a week ago?
Yeah, and then
right,
and then as a result of that, I got a cold, which you can kind of hear in my voice, I'm kind of, for the most part, over it, but it's still just kind of like, how it is. There's the lingering bits of the cold, and you're just kind of, you're still just not quite fully over it. But I mean, you're at least better than you were. But that's.
Are you an independent contractor?
No, I work for a trucking company. Called Action Transport, which
so
I like the name.
Do they supply the truck for you?
Yes. Oh yeah.
That's
I wouldn't
good.
I wouldn't want to pay $250,000 for a truck and then have to, have to keep it up and Jesus.
Oh yeah, I'm just curious.
I mean, even just a plain an oil change would probably be about, like a $500 or something like that. I'm like, geez, So no, thank you. I'll drive somebody else's truck, thank you. Yeah, but
anyway, Rod, now that you're here, the subject of this stream is our favorite nostalgic cartoons. So So
Yeah,
what?
I've been listening the
So
last
what
15
cartoon?
minutes.
Yeah. So what nostalgic? So what cartoons are nostalgic for you, Rod? So
I don't think anybody knows what recognizes my favorite cartoon, which is
which is
um, Rocket Robin Hood.
What?
Rocket Robin.
Yes, actually. In fact, if you look him up on YouTube, you know, yeah, he's even got a few of his episodes on there. Yeah, Rocket Robin Hood. It's which is funny because like one of the first when I first heard about Doomcock, you know, and he said the future ruler of Earth, right? You know, I'm just kind of like, holy crap, that takes me back because like the starting of Rocket Robin Hood went along lines of something like uh, you know, like because like Rocket Robin Hood is set in like the 30th century. In fact, it was Futurama before Futurama was Futurama. Like it's set in the far distant future, and basically Rocket Robin Hood is they're all descendants of, you know, Rocket Robin Hood is a descendant of Robin Hood. You know, Little John's a descendant of Little John. You know, that sort of thing. And they've all got really cool stuff like flying quarterstaffs. You know, like staffs with a little jet on the end, and they can fly with it. They've got he's got
Wow.
Rocket Robin Hood's got like more arrow types than Hawkeye would have any idea what he would have no idea what to do with all these arrows that Rocket Robin Hood had. And it was actually pretty strong animation too. It's actually probably the best animation of the day, oddly enough, which is because Rocket Robin Hood was the other interesting thing about Rocket Robin Hood was well, first of all, sometimes some of the in the third season, well-known artist, we all know him, Ralph Bakshi, he took over Spider-Man and Rocket Robin Hood. But you can kind of tell that everybody was tripping balls on acid because the background colors of the episodes that Ralph Bakshi fully took over, they're just absolutely blotto, like really like the kind of, you know, like you literally have to be tripping balls. But no, like I really Rocket Robin Hood is literally one of my favorites, and like it's pretty full animation versus, I mean, like you know, I mean, the animation was, you know, just as good as like say 1967 Spider-Man, which, I mean, we all look at it now as like awfully dated, but I mean, like you look at Spider-Man of 1967 and like, you know, and Rocket Robin Hood, and like, you know, I mean, because remember the leading animation at the time was, you know, I mean, remember the Marvel
Dalek?
cartoons?
Yeah,
Remember,
yeah. Sorry to
So,
interrupt, Rod. Yes, Moses, welcome back.
Sure.
so Dalek, I have been testing on the mic. I have been testing my microphone, and according to the mic tester, it says that it's fine.
Right.
This is kind of strange.
Well,
I mean, like in the phone version, I was talking with the current headset I had, but it just stopped working. But when I just went into the mic test and it says it's fine and put on the tablet, it's working fine. This doesn't make any sense.
well, it might be measuring the fact that it can hear sound, not necessarily the sound is coming in clearly or without static.
I actually don't know, but I'm thinking I'm gonna need to find some new headphones on Amazon that are working and cannot even just stop it. I just don't know how to describe it. I'm a loss of words.
It'll be okay, Moises.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
And welcome, Thunderheart.
Thanks.
We seem to, we seem to be able to hear you okay now, Moses.
Yeah. Well, guess I'm gonna be able to find headphones that are working. Or better yet, just use my own current headphones and also just find some kind of jack cape.
Well, I think you came back just in time, Moises, because I think I'm thinking that maybe I'll wrap this stream up soon.
Yeah.
Meow.
What was it, Dal?
I said I might. I said I might be wrapping this stream up soon.
Yeah.
Well, I looked up Rocket Robin Hood, Canadian, so that explains why I've never heard of it.
Yep.
And it's interesting. Ralph Bakshi, that's incredible. I'll have to try to watch an episode or two on YouTube. And they mentioned that a voice actor, where is it? Paul Kligman was, I think, Friar Tuck. And he was also known for doing the voice of J. Jonah Jameson in the Spider-Man cartoon in the 60s.
That's him.
And
That's
he
him.
really set the standard for how Jameson sounds to this day, I think.
He did.
To this day. That sort of explosion. Spider-Man.
Yeah. This. And also, to be honest, J.K. Simmons is the best actor.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like you can see too, like he based his performance.
Yes, you can.
On
the voice
on the
performance.
67 Spider-Man. You know,
Definitely.
I mean, because he's got the. Where you been all day? Why don't you pay your phone bill?
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. Like he talks so fast that, like, you know. And
yeah, so I'll have to look that up. They mentioned too on Wikipedia that Kligman voiced numerous gruff characters, including, and these are the two that I recognize, Donner and Coach Comet in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's really cool. It's neat to know.
Which was another Canadian creation. Yeah. One other quick mention was I don't know if anybody's ever watched the 1980s Astro Boy.
Probably not the 80s one, but I did watch one version of Astro Boy back in the day, because I think it was like I think it was definitely an early 2000s iteration of Astro Boy. But I don't think I don't know about the original 80s one.
Oh, the 80s one was really good and really deep. Yeah, like honestly, it's the first cartoon that, you know, made me cry and all that.
This seemed to be perfect headphone jacks. At the end of the cart.
Well, the version of Astro Boy I remember, I saw it. It was it definitely wasn't the 80s one. It had much more much more slick animation and
right. Yeah, that was probably the newer version.
And it was like, but I will say this, it got for a show they showed for a series that they showed like in the afternoon, like I think they showed it in the afternoons after school, and and it got pretty heavy and dark at times.
Yeah. Actually, one of the things, just a quick detour back to Rocket Robin Hood. An interesting episode that and it's on YouTube, is Genius in a Bottle. And what it is it's pretty scarily prophetic, which is like Rocket Robin Hood, Will Scarlet, and Maid Marian are hunting on a planet, and then they're basically, you know, like, okay, like there's the aftermath, they're sitting there. And then all of a sudden, Maid Marian gets kidnapped by this sort of weird, sort of squid-like octopus type robot, and then they both they basically get frozen, you know. And then, but then, like, since they're beside a fire, they eventually thaw out, and then they go after it. and then ultimately they discover that that robot is created by one other robot, and there's this quote genius robot that was created by this guy. But apparently the robot finally found, or you could say AI, had no more use for him, so he froze him and put him in a bottle, and then he wanted to do the same thing with Rocket Robin Hood and Maid Marian, because the AI was so advanced that he even straight up says, like, you are so far behind me, you are like insects. And then he freezes them, and then but he happened to freeze Rocket Robin Hood right when Robin pulled out his gun and was about to shoot him. And then through sheer force of will, after the robot left, he manages to melt himself using his own ray gun. But the interesting thing, is they it's just interesting how the AI looked at humans as insects, and it's just a really it's a surprisingly deep look at AI, and this is 1966, 1966, 67. And not even close. I mean, the AI back then was just not even close to what we have today.
Right.
Yeah, but genius in a bottle. It's shocking. For a kid, for quote unquote a kids program, that's actually surprisingly deep science fiction.
Nice. Right.
Yeah.
I see. Right.
Yeah. But no, I'm also I grew up with Scooby-Doo and Tom and Jerry and and Roadrunner.
Yeah, the classics.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, I'll tell you one thing. As a kid, I remember that. I don't know if anybody remembers that episode, The Solid Tin Coyote, where Wile E. Coyote creates a giant like a 50-foot robot of himself.
Well, Dal, while Raw Thunderheart's talking, might as well tinker with my new camera I have from Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well,
that Solid Tin Coyote scared the shit out of me. That's all I wanted to say.
Solid. I may have seen that. I'm not sure. I've watched a lot of those Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote cartoons because my God, those cartoons are hilarious.
The most notable thing about the Solid Tin Coyote, by the way, is that is the one time that Wile E. Coyote caught the Roadrunner.
Oh wow!
The one time. But unfortunately, the coyote eats him and not the Roadrunner.
Well, that's a twist.
Yeah. Well, it's only momentarily and all that, but it's absolutely. I remember too, though, as a kid, I was just I never really thought about it until I realized later, holy shit, that's the one time he caught him. He actually caught him. The robot had Roadrunner in his hand. And Wiley's sitting there with his remote control, and he's just kind of hey, yeah, I finally got you, sort of thing, and then he tries to program the robot to eat the Roadrunner, and instead it wound up eating him. Oh yeah.
Well, it's not the only time that he caught the Roadrunner, but yeah.
Well, physically, I don't know. Okay, well, can you name one? I can't actually name one where he's actually caught the Roadrunner.
I thought the one you'd mentioned would be the one where he they actually make a joke of it at the very end of the cartoon, he's like the coyote is, I can't remember how, somehow he shrunk himself, and he actually grabs the Roadrunner's foot, and then he sees how tall how it just sees the Roadrunner just towering over him, and then he holds up a sign to this saying, "Well, I finally caught him," or something like that. Or something like that.
Huh. I wonder if that was a different cut. But you can find that. I found that actually.
Maybe it was.
Yeah. Well, it's on YouTube. The solid tin coyote.
Who's calling this hour of the morning? The phone in our house is ringing.
Oh,
Goodness.
I mean, God, it's almost dark. It's 10 to 8 in the morning here. And
It's like
it's still
almost
really
2 o'clock
dark
for me in the morning.
Oh, so you're exactly 7 hours ahead of me.
Well, which
It's 10 to 1. 10 to 1 where I live.
10 to 1. I suppose that is 7 hours. 6. I believe it's is it 5 hours on the East Coast and 6 on Central? I know you're in Canada, Rod, but
that's right.
It was 2 in the morning for me.
No, so you're a little further west than me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if ever. Well then, shall I? Do you think perhaps
Hi guys.
Hey yo.
Hey.
Yeah.
I like Moira Kitty's little meow.
Yeah.
Meow.
Pet the kitty.
Meow meow.
pet the kitty?
Meow meow.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning for you, Smart Poopus. Yeah, you're on
Wow,
the East
Snorty.
Coast.
Yeah, East Coast.
Yeah, I'm feeling a wee tired.
Well, that's 11:53.
Oh, kitty!
Beautiful cat. Look at
I want
those
to
stripes.
hug the kitty.
Look at those stripes.
Kitty. I love kitty already.
Oh,
Aw.
None of this. Aww.
very nice.
Okay, here.
Thank you.
Oh.
Encore kitty. Aww.
Mm.
Such a sweet little thing.
I'm a cat. I'm a cat.
Oh, I love the kitty already.
Kitty.
It was so cute. Oh.
Aw.
Hug the kitty.
Purr.
Aw.
I would give him little chin scratches if I was there.
So would I.
This
I
is
cat
the
has
little,
one
this
knuckle and a
is-
little face.
This is the Alessandra cat, or alley cat.
Aw. Purr.
By the way, she's
Aw.
16 years old.
Aw.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, she's
Wow.
old.
Ah.
It's an old girl.
Old enough to vote.
Oh.
Well, that's lovely. Look at that
Yeah,
regal
yeah, she's
castle
healthy, too,
behind
like-
you for her.
Such a nice, healthy looking kitty cat.
Yeah.
Purr.
oh yeah, at the top of the tower there, that's where she gets her treats.
Hmm.
That
And
is
when
nice.
she doesn't, when she doesn't have any treats, she sits up there, Poppy, meow, meow.
Oh,
Until I give her some treats.
so
I
cute.
love her little white muzzle.
Well, thanks. Well, thank you very much for that, Rod. That was lovely.
Oh,
Here's my kitty. I have a picture of her.
Oh,
I'm
Oh,
sharing my
really?
screen. I am sharing my screen.
Hmm.
Here's
Yeah.
Pumpkin, my little sweetie.
Oh,
Oh.
it's a cutie. It's a cute black cat.
Yes, her name is Pumpkin, and she's like 11 years old.
Aw.
Oh
Like
wow.
to hug that kitty.
My kitty. She's a little diva.
Yeah. Kind of
I
looks
like how
like it.
she's sitting in a circle.
I know.
Yeah.
It looks like she's sitting on the cord a little bit.
She does, doesn't she?
I
Yeah.
forgot to charge the cat today.
Her eyes go up like I'm fully charged now. Yeah, here's Pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Aw.
Mm.
Cute, but kind of unusual name for a black cat.
Oh, actually, I got her from a rescue center, and
Oh.
Oh, nice.
the name they had for her, I didn't really, I didn't really agree with. So
Mhm.
I asked one of the employees where they found her, and he said they found her in a pumpkin patch. Like, and a light
Oh.
bulb went off my head. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna name her Pumpkin.
Yeah. It's good.
Aw.
I mean, why not? She's a little Halloween cat.
She is a Halloween cat.
Mm-hmm.
That's cute.
Snorty says the new GE cat with USB power charger.
It is Putty Tat. Another Putty Tat.
cat.
The new G cat with USB power charger. Oh, I didn't read this one.
Yeah, I
Someone
like that.
mentioned Rocky and Bullwinkle earlier. A classic. I love the supporting segments like Fractured Fairy Tales, Peabody's Improbable History, Dudley Do Right, and Aesop and Son.
Oh yeah.
And Mr. Peabody and Aesop were basically long, shaggy dog jokes. So the culmination of each of those was either Mr. Peabody telling Sherman or Aesop telling his son, the punchline, the shaggy dog punchline, which would be something, well, we all know opera knockety tunes but once, that kind of gag.
Uh-oh. Somebody's telling Poppy to go feed her.
Well, you did wake her up.
No, she's been up. She's watching, she's listening. Hey, what's up with all that weird noise coming from that little box you have in your hand there when you're
I haven't really seen the Peabody Mr. Sherman movie yet.
It was good. I remember. I liked it. They didn't lean too hard on the whole gay thing. They kind of implied it, but they didn't lean into it too hard. So it was good.
Ah.
Yes.
I mean,
it's obvious that Sherman is adopted because Mr. Peabody is a dog, but
right.
Yes.
My kitty's right next to me, curled up in a little ball right now.
Aww.
Fast asleep.
Ellie Cat's eating her treats.
Which, to be fair, you all should probably be asleep too.
To be fair.
Yeah, it's getting late.
Yeah. Well, I think it I'm thinking either 2 hours 15 or maybe 2.5 hours is a good time to wrap up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
It is.
Yeah, it's up to you.
By the way, I bugged Tony Stark, and he still hasn't watched Grand Tour yet, but he said he will.
Oh.
He said he will.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah. Yes, Moses.
By the way, I have started up the camera that I and also I'm starting to just trying to get the adjustments ready.
Well, it is 2 here, and I do have to tuck in, so I'm going to say good night. But
Good night,
thank you so
Tiger
much for
Stripe.
having me here. I really
Good night,
wanted to try out my
Tiger
new
Stripes.
microphone. I wanted to try out my new microphone almost as much as Moises wants to try out his new camera. So I understand.
That's great catching up with you, Tiger.
Yeah, same here.
Also, I have the option to name the device, which is camera. I'm just gonna call it. What should I call it? I know. How about mail catcher? Nah, that kind of sounds too dumb. Any suggestions? Because this camera is only freaking out if a mailman or a mail woman comes with my package.
Oh, Tiger Stripes, I followed you on Twitter.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Any
Very
suggestions,
kind.
anyone?
If that's
You're
me.
welcome.
Yes.
It should be you,
yeah.
Is it my icon?
Yes.
Then it's me.
Guys,
Cool.
any
Cool.
suggestions for my camera? Oh, what should I call it?
Cam's crash courses.
Cam. I like saying that. Cam.
I know,
But
me too.
seriously, this camera is meant for catching the mailman when he gets my package.
Well, you've got such an echo going. I think Cam would be a good name at this moment in time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Snorpoopus got the right idea. Time
I think
to
so. Yeah. Nordy's crawling in the bear bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, good night, all. Thank you so much, Dalek, for having me on. This was fun.
This is absolute pleasure, Tiger Stripes, as always. Hope to see you next
Thank
time.
you. You bet. Bye-bye.
Excellent.
Good night, Tiger Stripes.
Good night, y'all.
Yep. Have a good one. Yeah, and I think on that note, I'm going to probably head out too. But, yeah. Nice to catch up with y'all.
Same here.
Yeah, awesome.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming on, Rod.
Yeah, not a problem, man. Anytime. Okay, well, I'll talk to you guys all later. We'll see you later.
Later. Good night, Rod.
Good night.
Have a good one. See ya.
Meow.
Yeah. By the way, Raquel, it's nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
Yeah. Also, Dal, I've actually been thinking of getting Twitter.
Welcome to the dark side.
Well, it's not like that, but also, reasons why I want to get Twitter is because just so I can follow you guys. I mean, like, most of you guys are not present on Discord.
Yeah. Yeah, I got talked in.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and I know that there's actually a lot of crazy shit happening on Twitter, like the whole woke reading on anything, and also from more news involving Elon Musk and any other celebrity. But I actually had thoughts of getting Twitter because I want to have you guys. I want to follow you guys.
Meow.
Snorpoopus says, first he says night Tiger Stripes, and then he says, on that note, I think I'm going to crawl into the bear bag for some loud, disruptive snoring. Okay, have a good night. Good night, Snorpoopus.
Night. So, anyways, I might as well get Twitter, but I'm not even sure. But it was actually meant to follow you guys.
Yay!
Oh yeah. So, Dal, you think you can actually close the stream up?
I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll probably end the stream either now or probably the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning, so
I'm a tired kitty.
Yeah.
Guess the tired kitty needs her rest.
Yeah, kitty need catnap.
Meow meow.
All right, so shall I wrap? Okay, shall I wrap things up here?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
All
Yeah,
right,
go for it.
Meow meow.
all right. Well, this has been. Well, I think. Okay, well, I think in the end, this stream turned out okay, and if it had definitely had a very rocky start, but
As always.
but which seems to be the pattern with most of my live streams. They either start out good and end bad, but or the other way around.
Well, I think it's because you are so friendly that you will let almost anybody on and not put your foot down when you need to. But I am glad
Exactly.
you did it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And look how much calmer and quieter it all was.
I suppose you're. Yeah, I suppose you're right,
You'd be afraid
Moira.
to tell people to fuck off sometimes, sweetie. I've been trying to teach Raquel that, and she's getting there.
Yeah, telling people to f off shouldn't be that hard for me because I
It
tell
took me
that
a
to
long time to be able to do it.
I tell that to my brother all the time.
Well, your brother's different than, a whole network of people on YouTube. It's a little different. You know what your brother will do.
Yeah.
The worry of wondering what these people are going to do is different. They're far away. The worst they can do is like shit talk a little. That's really all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess I'll have to tinker with my camera again at the daytime.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, thanks for the advice, Moses. I'll try to. But look who's here, Apex Comics. How you doing?
Apex.
Hello.
Hi, Apex.
You're just in. You're just in time, Apex Comics. I'm actually about to wrap things up here. So, but thanks for coming in anyway. So yeah, so thank you to So this overall, this stream, it started out rocky. It ended up pretty good. Ended up pretty good in the end. So yeah, thank you to almost everybody who came on tonight. It's not a Poopas, Moira, you Raquel, Potato Revim, who was here briefly earlier, Snort Pop Culture Curator, who was here for a little bit, Lemon Pie, you of course, Moises.
Hi.
Epic says I like supporting our small channels. Well, thank you very much.
Meow meow.
Both Raquel and Mora are kitties.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Meow meow.
Yeah, I just thought the both kitties. Yeah.
Yep. I have a Super Saiyan kitty.
Super Saiyan kitty.
That's so adorable.
I'm just kind of a pillow pet. Man. You remember those pillows they would sell that look like animals?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember pillow pets.
Yeah, I'm kind of a pillow pet. I'm just kind of pudgy and I'm just sort of on the couch.
Yeah.
I'm not fancy or exotic, but meow.
Well. Oh, ready? Well, you ready, Dal, to close up the stream?
Super Saiyan kitty says Apex Comics.
Yep, Super Saiyan kitty.
Super Saiyan kitty, right? Well, anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna I'm definitely gonna end things here. So again, thank you to everyone in the chat, everyone who came on the panel, and almost everybody.
Sorry, that slipped out. Sorry.
I think this stream turned out pretty good in the end. Definitely not as good as I'd hoped, but not.
And if you don't let them talk you into any more bullshit, all the rest of your streams can be nice and chill and quiet too.
Yeah.
I suppose so. And well,
And
anyway,
also,
Good night.
Good night, all.
anyway, yeah. Well, I'll thank. Yes, again, thank you to everybody who came into that. This is the. And I will then. But for now, from this from the surface of Skara, this is Dalek 451 signing off. I will see you all next time. Have a great have a good night, everybody, and I'll see you on the next one. Good night.
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 Meow.